guys, this is Brombo, back with another video. This is a new week and welcome back to our new subscribers. I've seen fairly new subscribers who have joined us, and welcome back, guys. Don't forget to click the like button of any video that you watch, and also don't forget to put any comments that you have, any videos that you wish or you want me to touch on. All right, so this video that we have today is an update on a video that we had a live stream of, and we were counting levels in a stretch of 1 month. So for those who were not on that video, I would love to say this is a good opportunity for you to tune into the live video, watch it, and you'll get valuable things out of that. And yeah, for those who are still practicing, I see some of you are communicating with me in my inbox and giving me a heads up of your charts, and it's good to see that people are implementing what you are teaching them. So today we're going to look at a recap of what exactly is happening on this pair and what really happened. And mind you, I showed you a picture when I took a buy on this trade, and I said to you that if you're on this video, you should have seen the market reversing. So we're gonna touch on that and also touch on what exactly is happening in this trade. All right, so I'm gonna be using a new software, a tool pen on my left hand side, so don't mind the boxes that you saw pop up when this thing came up, and also bear with me. I'm trying to make your learning experience as beautiful and as easy as it can. All right, so looking into USD JPY, and you all know that where we were the last time, we were sitting right here, and this is where we last counted our levels, and the last thing that we saw from our levels was somewhere right here. So this is the last thing that we saw. So now we want to see how far we have traveled and what's really happening. So I'm just going to pop up the screen on Telegram to try and show you where I took the trade, and also show you some of my entries for those who are not aware. And this is definitely going to help you. Okay, so if you go through my Telegram channel, you can see where I post all my setups, the YouTube videos, etc. And this is me being in the trade when it started, and this is also me still in the trade when it had moved fairly good. And again, this is me being in the trade during news, because I was expecting the market to go down during news. Well, I don't trade news, but that's exactly what I was anticipating, and the market did exactly that. And now I then posted this on the 9th of September, showing you taking the buy trade on this. And some of you might ask, like, what did you see in this trade? What can you tell us, or rather show us, to say, yeah, this is actually a buy? So now, and some of you might be asking that, okay, so is it still a buy? For how long is it gonna buy? Now, these are some of the questions that we're gonna be touching shortly on this video. All right, so first things first, we want to count our levels. And remember what I taught you. How do we count our levels? We first identify a peak formation. So for us to count our levels, we need to start from a peak formation. So in this case, our peak formation is this one right here. So the peak formation is the end of a trend and the beginning of a new trend. That is our peak formation. So this being our peak formation, it is the highest point in the chart. So we want to start counting from there, because that is where we said we have our first rise, our second rise, and our third rise, and we want to see the market reverse, and that is exactly what we saw, and we were right here. So we want to focus from the peak formation going forward. All right, now looking at our levels, right? So this will become our level 3. So I'm just gonna type this as level 3. All right, so peak L3. Okay, and then next we're gonna say this is our level 1. Why is this our level 1? Because the market actually moved down. All right, so the market moved down, and the market closed here. The market closed below. It did not close up there, but it closed below here. So that means this is our first drop away from a peak formation. So that means this then becomes our level 2. All right, so this becomes our level 2. So now this being our level 2, then we want to this becomes our level 1. So this becoming our level 1 consolidation, what we want to see is the market trade away from level 1 consolidation. So in this case, we see the market move away again, and this time around the market again closes away from the previous low. So it closes away from the previous low to confirm that we have moved away from level 1 and we've come to level 2. Remember what I said? We said one level in one day is equal to one level rise. So one rise in one day is one level. So that move in a single day is equals to a level. So then we come to what we call level 2 consolidation. So this being our level 2 consolidation, I'm just gonna mark this as our L2. All right, so this being our level 2 consolidation, what you want to see next is price trading away from that area. Now this is one thing that confuses some of you, because I know some of you will look at what happened here and you'll say, but this looks like a W. Probably the market wanted to reverse, and you can see that candle there trying to go up, and you might say, oh, this is definitely a buy now. But then you see the market trades away from you, and then you are now in a loss. Reason being, the levels are not enough, and on this particular day the market never moved. It literally consolidated. So a consolidation simple means the market never moved. So when we say consolidation, what we are talking about, we say the market just trades in the same area. That's what we mean by a consolidation. Now then, after the market had moved away, it then came to what we call level 3. All right, so now this being our level 3, it then becomes our peak formation low, because this is our level 3. Now look at how beautiful this W is. All right, look at how beautiful this W is. All right, so this W is so beautiful, and it's showing you a nice W there to show you that we are now in level 3. So this is the reason why I traded this buy. So I traded this whole buy right here because I was looking forward to it, and I said I'm taking this buy because the market is now at level 3. It was so easy for me to take that decision, and I didn't even look at smaller time frames to see what they're doing. I just said I'm getting into this trade because it is level 3 move. All right, so now looking into all this, if you try and zoom your chart a little bit and see what exactly is happening there, if you go to 15 minutes time frame to the day when I took a buy, you will realize from the 15 minutes time frame that you had a very nice peak formation low right there. So where I took my setup was right there. All right, this is where I took my setup right there. So I took my setup there because in the middle of seeing a big W from H1, I also saw a small W on the 15 minutes time frame. I saw a W looming, and that W showed me that it is actually a second leg of the peak. So I was expecting the run of price all the way up to there, and actually I took my take profit somewhere here when it broke out above the 200 EMA. That's where I took my profit, but I really wanted my profit to be on the previous high of that neck right there. But then I just said I've reached my profit and I'm just gonna get out, and that was it. So that's how I took the buy on this particular day. Now if you then move into the chart, and someone will be like, I was expecting the market to get to 200 EMA, so why didn't it go to the 200 EMA? Now this is why some of you get taken out by the market, because having exponential moving averages in a chart does not mean that the market has to touch them all the time. Yes, I was also expecting them to do that, but that did not happen. All right, so because that did not happen, then I decided I am not taking the trade. So I was expecting the market to come right here, but the market did not do that. So by not doing that, I said I am not taking the trade. So my expectation was, if we come to the 200 EMA, I am going to short this pair some more. All right, so I was looking forward to this sell, but unfortunately the market did not come to that position, and I made up my mind that I am not going to take it. Now, this being our peak formation low, this is our reset, and then we have moved one level down. So that makes us have this first drop as our first level, and this current drop is our second level. So we're expecting our third drop to the low. So we expect to see the third drop because we've seen the second drop. And again, it doesn't mean that this second drop will be this much or will end there. Sometimes the dealer can decide to just move price back into that level and close above the previous low. All right, and if he does that and closes above the previous low, then it's as good as it didn't move on this particular day. For example, there is CPI news today. All right, let's just say price decides to push that way and then closes right there. All right, so that simply means the market did not move on that particular day. But I'm not saying that's where CPI will go. I'm just giving you an overview of how you're supposed to think when you're in the market. So what you have seen level 1 drop, you have seen level 2 drop, but it hasn't closed, so it is still working level 2 drop, and you're expecting to see level 3 drop, and this being your reset, this being your previous peak, and this is the peak where we last counted. So that is my expectation, that if the market can then close here, then I expect the market to do that on the following days, that is towards Friday. Then the market can form a new peak and then decide to buy again. I don't know what's going to happen next. I haven't looked at higher time frames, but that is my expectation with this pair. And again, when you analyze one single pair, just know that it is the same thing with every other pair. It is the same thing with all pairs. You just put the same knowledge in all pairs. Like for example, JPY pairs. It means after analyzing this pair like this, it means JPY pairs are going to be the same way. All right, guys, thank you very much. I hope you understand how the update went about on this pair, and I've already shown you what the expectation is. We're going to come back to this on a couple of days or weeks to look at if that's exactly what happened. But I guarantee you this is exactly what will happen, and I've told you, if you mark your levels, you will know where you are 80% of the time in the market and where the market is going to go. Cheers, guys. I'll see you on the next one.